Welcome to Signal to Noise. Today we've got the Bad Cat Classic Pro. So the Classic Pro is not one of Bad Cat's mega expensive hand-wired amplifiers. This one's actually from the Players series, which means it's got a PCB inside, still really high quality components, but a little bit more affordable than the standard Bad Cat stuff that they make. Also, what's a bit different about this one is that most of the Bad Cat amps are EL84 sort of Vox style amps in the style of, well, Vox or Dr. Z or Matchless, whereas this has actually got 6V6s in it, so it's more of a Fender black panel style, and is ostensibly 20 watts with a 112 speaker. So on the amp you've got a pretty standard set of controls. Volume, which is a preamp volume, then there's a treble and bass. You've also got a digital reverb which has its own control, and 2 master volumes. So the reason for the 2 master volumes is it's a switchable setting between one and the other, so you can use them to have a boost in volume on a foot switch, or because of the way that the K master works, which is Bad Cat's special master volume, which means that when the master volume knob is at about 2 o'clock, it's actually all the way up out of the circuit, and then beyond that you get a boost through supplying a bit of extra voltage, as I understand it, to the power tubes. So you could have one set so it's basically all the way up, and one set so it's actually giving you a bit of overdrive to the power tubes. It is switchable, but I haven't brought the switch. So, in summary, things you might want to know about the amp. Well, these, if you can find them, are, well, this particular one anyway, was about the same price used as like a deluxe Reverb reissue. So as I say, not in the crazy prices that you might pay for a Maxus or one of the other back amps. The sound itself is great. It does that black panel Fender thing really well, responds well to all the guitars, as you can hear. If you wanted to use it as a pedal platform, it would work really well as well. There are a couple of gripes. It makes quite a lot of noise at idle. So I'll quickly show you. We've got the amp on standby at the moment so that you can only hear the vocals on the mic. I'm going to turn it off standby now and you can hear what sort of noise it's making without a guitar turned up. So that's quite a lot of noise. The master volume is not particularly high at the moment. This is something that you wouldn't notice in a gig scenario, but for our recording it may come across and it is a little bit problematic. So on the subject of that, another thing to be aware of is that this amp has really recently been serviced, as well as a little repair. I had a capacitor, I think, go, which was a bit of an issue. But it's been repaired and since been serviced by Rowan at Keld Amp Works. So any buzz that there is not a fault. That is, you know, as the amp is. As I say, it's not too problematic in a live setting, but just worth bearing in mind. The other thing that's worth bearing in mind is that whilst I've had this amp out live, gigging, playing with a live drummer, live band, and it's been plenty loud enough, technically, although Bad Cat market this as 20 watts, any measure that Rowan was able to take showed it as more like 7 watts. So we'd be interested from anyone actually who might have an understanding of how that comes out like that. As I say, it's described as a 20 watt amp. It's measured at seemingly about 7, although from a volume standpoint, if you want to take this out with a live band with a bit of sound reinforcement, you won't have any problem. Hopefully this has been helpful for you. If it has, please give us a like, subscribe, and keep checking back for new videos. In fact, if you click the bell, you'll be alerted when anything comes up. Thanks.